Music. Picture yourself at the dinner table, ready to enjoy a hearty meal, confident that the vegetables on your plate are fueling your health. But if you're over 60, here's a wake-up call. Not all veggies are the heroes you think they are. Some can silently throw your energy off balance, stiffen your joints, or even strain your heart. Others, though, are like trusted allies, helping you stay sharp, strong, and full of life well into your later years. Today, I'm laying it all out. 4 vegetables you should eat more of to feel your best, and 4 to cut back on to avoid hidden trouble. These choices matter more now, as your body navigates the changes that come with age. And here's the kicker. In just 30 seconds, I'll reveal a shocking truth about a veggie you probably have in your fridge right now. One that could be quietly harming you in ways you'd never suspect. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll have clear, practical steps to eat smarter and feel better starting with your next meal. As we pass 60, our bodies don't bounce back like they used to. Blood flow slows, joints ache more easily, and keeping steady energy becomes a challenge. The right vegetables can work wonders, delivering natural compounds to ease discomfort, support your heart, and keep your mind clear. But the wrong ones, they can spike your sugar levels, inflame your system, or add unnecessary stress to your organs. Science is clear. Choosing wisely can make a real difference in how you feel day to day. In a moment, I'll dive into the 4 veggies that can become your go-to for vitality, ranked from helpful to game, changing with simple ways to add them to your plate. But first, that surprise I promised. 1 vegetable found in nearly every kitchen has been linked to almost doubling your risk of heart problems due to a hidden chemical it carries. I'll name it later, so keep listening to find out what it is and how to avoid it. Let's kick off with the vegetables that can lift you up, tailored for those of us over 60. These aren't just random picks. They target the exact issues we face, like fatigue, foggy thinking, or creaky joints. And they are backed by solid research. First up is beetroot, that deep red root that looks humble but packs a powerful punch. As we age, our blood vessels can stiffen, making it harder for blood to flow smoothly, which puts extra work on your heart and leaves you feeling winded during simple tasks like climbing stairs. Beetroot contains natural nitrates that act like a relaxant, opening up those vessels so blood moves freely, easing pressure and boosting stamina. Studies on older adults show that eating beetroot or drinking its juice can lower systolic blood pressure by 5 to 10 points in just a few weeks. A 2019 study in a hypertension journal confirmed this, showing seniors who consumed beetroot daily felt less strain and more energy. Better yet, improved blood flow nourishes your brain, helping you recall names or solve problems faster. Research from gerontology journals found that older folks adding beetroot before activity had sharper focus and better memory. It also contains betalains, compounds that fight inflammation, easing joint pain and countering the low-grade irritation that builds up with age. For seniors, this translates to more get up and go, fewer worries about getting out of breath, and less discomfort during daily activities. To enjoy it, roast whole beets in a 400-degree oven for about 45 minutes until tender. Then slice into salads with a drizzle of olive oil and a splash of balsamic vinegar for flavor. Half a cup 3 times a week is plenty, and beets are affordable, lasting weeks in the fridge. If you prefer, blend them into a smoothie with berries and a banana for a sweet, nutrient-packed drink. Pre-cooked beets from the store work in a pinch too. If you're on blood thinners, check with your doctor, but for most beetroot is a safe, natural way to feel more vibrant. Start adding it and you'll notice a lift in how you move through your day. Next, let's talk about kale, a leafy green that's more than just a health fad. It's a powerhouse for aging well. After 60, your eyes and brain face bigger risks, from blurry vision to forgetting where you parked the car. Kale is loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, pigments that act like sunglasses for your eyes, filtering harmful light to keep your vision clear. These same compounds protect your brain, slowing the mental slowdown that can creep in. A 2020 study in a neurology journal found that seniors eating more of these nutrients had up to 30% slower cognitive decline. meaning you stay sharper for conversations, hobbies, or managing your daily tasks. Kale also helps your heart by balancing sodium levels to keep blood pressure steady, and it's rich in vitamin K, over 600% of your daily needs in one cup, which strengthens bones and prevents calcium buildup in arteries, a major heart risk. Its anti-inflammatory compounds like camphor calm the underlying irritation that fuels issues like diabetes or joint pain. For older adults, this means clearer thinking, stronger bones for staying active, and less worry about heart or mobility problems. To make it easy, lightly saute kale in a pan with a teaspoon of olive oil and a clove of garlic for 5 minutes to soften its texture and preserve nutrients. Raw kale can be tough on digestion for some, so cooking helps, especially if you have a sensitive stomach. Or tear the leaves, toss with a little oil and salt, and bake at 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes for crispy kale chips, a snack that's both tasty and packed with benefits. Aim for a small handful daily or a few times a week. It's inexpensive and stores well. Add it to soups or casseroles for a nutrient boost without changing the flavor much. Kale's versatility makes it a must for keeping your mind alert and your body resilient. Moving on, red cabbage steps up as a colorful, underrated choice that does more than brighten your plate. Its deep purple hue comes from anthocyanins, natural antioxidants that clean up harmful particles in your body. Think of them as tiny janitors sweeping away damage that makes joints or arteries stiffen. As we hit our 60s, this kind of damage called oxidative stress builds up and can lead to heart strain or chronic discomfort. Research in nutrition journals shows that seniors eating more anthocyan in rich foods like red cabbage have about a 20% lower risk of heart issues thanks to better blood flow and less arterial buildup. It's also packed with fiber and probiotics that feed healthy gut bacteria, which is crucial since our gut health weakens with age, leading to more infections or trouble absorbing nutrients. A stronger gut means fewer stomach upsets, better immunity, and more energy from your meals. For seniors, this can translate to less bloating, fewer sick days, and feeling steadier overall. To get the most out of it, shred red cabbage raw for a crunchy salad with a simple dressing of olive oil and lemon juice. The acid helps your body absorb the nutrients. If you like it warm, stir. Fry it briefly with onions or herbs to keep its vibrant color and benefits intact. Overcooking can weaken its power. A half cup serving a few times a week is enough, and it's budget-friendly, lasting in the fridge for weeks. If you're dealing with joint stiffness, high blood pressure, or just want to feel more balanced, red cabbage is an easy addition that works quietly but effectively. Rounding out the good guys is okra. Those green pods that some skip because of their slippery texture when cooked. But hear me out. If you're noticing energy crashes after meals or want to keep your blood sugar steady, okra is a game changer. Inside, it has a gel-like substance called mucilage that slows how quickly your body absorbs sugar, preventing the spikes and drops that leave you drained or foggy. After 60, our bodies often struggle to manage blood sugar, which can stress the heart, kidneys, or nerves over time. Studies in food science journals show that eating okra daily for a couple of months can lower fasting blood sugar by 15 to 20%, acting like a natural stabilizer without the side effects of medication. It also has antioxidants like quercetin that protect brain cells, helping with focus and memory, plus vitamin K and folate for strong bones and steady energy production. For seniors, this means fewer afternoon slumps, clearer thinking, and better stability to avoid falls. To make it palatable, slice okra thinly, toss with a little olive oil and spices, and roast at 425 degrees for 15 minutes until crisp. Think of it like veggie fries, or add it to soups and stews, where it blends in and thickens naturally. Soaking in vinegar for 20 minutes before cooking cuts the slimness. Aim for a small serving a couple of times a week. Fresh or frozen both work. Okra might take a little getting used to, but its benefits for steady energy and overall balance make it worth trying. Now, let's shift to the vegetables that might not be doing you any favors after 60. These aren't outright bad, but they can add stress to your body in ways that build up over time, especially if eaten often. First up is corn, that sweet summery staple we all love. The problem is corn breaks down quickly into sugar, causing sharp rises and falls that strain your system. For older adults, this can lead to insulin resistance, where your body struggles to handle sugar, raising risks for heart issues or weight gain. A 2020 diabetes study found that frequent high glycemic foods like corn increased resistance risks by 40 to 50% in seniors. It's not about banning corn. Just eat it sparingly, like a small cob at a barbecue, and swap it most days for low-impact veggies like green beans or cauliflower that keep you steady without the crash. Grill or steam if you must, but skip sugary canned versions. Next, potatoes. Those cozy spuds we turn to for comfort. Unfortunately, their starchy nature acts much like corn, spiking blood sugar and stressing your pancreas, which can lead to fatigue or metabolic issues. A large 2016 study linked eating potatoes 4 or more times a week to a 33% higher chance of high blood pressure, especially when fried or loaded with butter and salt. Frying adds harmful compounds that inflame arteries, and excess sodium burdens your kidneys. Treat potatoes as an occasional treat, not a daily side. Swap for sweet potatoes baked with a sprinkle of cinnamon for more fiber and a gentler effect. This small change can ease the load on your heart and energy systems. Eggplant is another one to watch. While it's low-calorie and seems healthy, it contains compounds called alkaloids that can irritate joints or digestion in some people, especially as our bodies become more sensitive with age. Research in pharmacology journals suggests these compounds may increase inflammation or stress in those with arthritis or kidney issues, and eggplant's oxalates can contribute to kidney stones when filtration slows down. A 2019 study noted higher oxalate intake raised stone risk in older adults. If you love eggplant, peel it, soak in salt water, and cook thoroughly to reduce issues, but better yet, choose bell peppers for similar dishes without the potential problems. This helps avoid unnecessary aches or digestive discomfort. Finally, the one you've been waiting for, canned tomatoes. Fresh tomatoes are great, but the canned kind, they're the hidden troublemaker. I hinted it earlier. Most cans are lined with a chemical called BPA, which leaches into acidic foods like tomatoes. This chemical disrupts hormones, which are already shifting as we age, and studies link high BPA levels to an 80 to 90% increased risk of heart issues, plus potential mood swings or fatigue. A 2020 environmental study confirmed this danger in older adults with less efficient detox systems. Add in the high sodium, often 500 mus per cup, and you're overloading your blood pressure and kidneys. The solution: switch to fresh tomatoes roasted with garlic for flavor, or use glass-jarred sauces. If you must use canned, look for BPA-free labels, though they're not foolproof, and rinse well to cut salt. This swap keeps the benefits without the risks. Here's the bottom line: leaning into beetroot, kale, red cabbage, and okra gives your body the tools to fight aging's challenges: better circulation, sharper thinking, stronger bones, and steadier energy. Cutting back on corn, potatoes, eggplant, and especially canned tomatoes sidesteps pitfalls that can creep up from sugar spikes to heart strain. Start with one change. Maybe add kale chips to your snack lineup, or swap canned tomatoes for fresh. You'll feel the difference in how you move, think, and enjoy your days. What surprised you most from this list? Drop it in the comments below, and let's share ideas to keep thriving. Your next meal is a chance to choose strength.